Why is it that the more successful I've become, the less that men seem to want to date me?
Because at the end of the day, men want to come home to a girlfriend or a wife, not a boss.
Just because I am a strong, independent woman doesn't mean that I want to be that in every single category of my life, because I'll tell you, I'm exhausted.
Sweetie, if a woman calls herself strong and independent on a date with me, I leave, because that's just cringe.
What?
Seriously, you're an adult in 2025. Being independent, paying your own bills, and paying for your half of the date is literally the bare minimum.
And I would really love to have some help sometimes. And I miss having a kind of companionship and partnership. And I want to still be able to have my hobbies. I want my partner to have their hobbies, right? Or future partner, because I'm single. When I go on first dates, I try really hard to not talk too much about my job. I really want to get to know the other person, what they care about, things that they like to do, and just enjoy their presence and have a good time. I'm not here to be, like it's like some kind of interview or something like that.
Every day, more lies.
I actually try not to answer too many questions about my job. Like I just kind of...
Oh, shut up.
Sweetie, let me mansplain your situation. Most of you lovely ladies want to date men who make more money than you, and the more money you make and the more successful you are, the men who make more money and are more successful than you get rarer and rarer. And the more money those guys make, they start dating increasingly more attractive and compliant women, not richer women. So, unless you can compete with the hotties, it doesn't matter how successful you are or how much money you make. The guys you want are gonna go for the hot and compliant chick who's broke, rather than the mid-rich chick who has a boss babe attitude. So, my advice, date in your lane.
If a guy took me on a date to one of these chain restaurants for the first date, he would not hear from me again.
Thank you, Jesus!
Oh my God, you're shallow. All you care about is money. Oh my God. Like you want him to take you to the stores in Vegas and open them after hours so you can pick out 12 bags. No, I understand that I can come off as bougie.
And some of us are out here taking women for ice cream and walks in the park, then smashing afterwards, because we don't waste our time with quote-unquote bougie gold diggers. Whatever the funk bougie means.
You can't take someone to a chain.
Oh, believe me, sweetie, we're not taking you anywhere.
Dismissed.
You just...
Dismissed!
My ex-husband and his wife just invited me to move into their house with them. Now, technically, it's not like in their house. There's a detached apartment. And also, I did buy this house with him like 6 years ago.
More likely, he bought the house and you were on the deed just because you were married to him.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
So I love the house. Do I move in with them and help them raise the children full time so that we can actually have our babies with us all the time?
So he kept the house and the kids after the divorce? Kind of makes me wonder why that is, considering that U.S. family courts overwhelmingly favor women in divorce. But honestly, if I were that guy, I would never ask my ex-wife to move in with me and my new wife. Even if my new wife and ex-wife would actually be okay with that, because even if doing bedroom activities with my ex and my wife at the same time might scratch some old itch I had in high school and the kids might enjoy having both their parents under the same roof, most likely the ex would start putting bad ideas into my wife's head and sooner or later I'm right back in divorce court. So no, the ex-wife already ruined your past. Don't let her ruin your future.
How much is 6 inches worth? Turns out about $175,000 annually. No, seriously. A study done at my alma mater, the University of Chicago, go Maroons, found that a 5'6" man had to earn an additional $175,000 per year to be as desirable as a 6-foot man. And a 6'2" man could earn $30,000 less and be equally as desirable as a man just shy of 6 foot. aka all my little 5'11" and a half liars.
Says the woman who's 5'1".
Ironic.
Seriously, the average male height in the US is 5'9", meaning even the men who are below average height are taller than you. And to the 6'2" man who can make 30K less, guess what? You're the short man and he'll probably not commit to you.
What?
I mean, I'm 6'1" and I prefer tall women, and most of the men I know who are over 6 feet tall usually commit to women who are over 5'7", because, newsflash, most tall men want tall children, so they procreate with tall women.
Let me preface this by saying this study only measured heterosexual dating scenarios, but if you are a short king, have you ever thought about earning more money as a way to attract women?
Yeah, and some of them actually do that. And then you get the short queens crying on TikTok because they got pumped and dumped by the 5'11" and a half liars.
How dare
I always think it's funny when people are insistent on misunderstanding something, because it's like, girl, are there not enough things to do in this world? You have to insist on misunderstanding something when you could just go about your life. The thing about the Sprinkle Sprinkle movement is it's not about dating a millionaire and having him buy you a bunch of Birkin bags.
Every day, more lies.
What the Sprinkle Sprinkle movement is about as a mass movement to all of women
Is indoctrinating young women into a mindset of asking money in exchange for access to their bodies.
He knows all he is worth is his money. He's insecure. He knows that all women want is his money. So he acts like it. Prove him right by taking it. Take that money and go buy a business. Take that money and go invest it. Take that money and save it. And when you're done with him, leave him for the next chick to collect from. Sprinkle, sprinkle.
Propaganda tool.
is that men should not have access to you, your time, attention, your presence, and your body without contributing something to your life.
Exactly what I just said.
Bruh.
This whole 50-50 isn't gonna fly, especially with what men have been historically allowed to get away with. You can't go around on the internet pounding your chest talking about how
Oh, shut up.
You know, sweetie, back in the day, men didn't get away with anything. Mostly because in order to get a wife, a man needed to prove to the future wife's father that he's financially stable, has good family values, and is able to protect and provide for a wife. And the loving father wouldn't let his daughter run around expanding her body count or let her get involved with an F-boy who would knock her up and then leave her. But see, at some point in the 60s, women decided that fathers looking out for their daughter's best interests is oppression, and women needed to be liberated. So, fast forward to 2025, women have body counts in the triple digits, multiple kids with multiple baby daddies, and they sell their anatomies on that website that starts with only for about $5 a month.
It's sad, isn't it?
Now, ladies, if giving access to your body in exchange for money is the kind of lifestyle you want to live, we're not going to try to talk you out of it, because that would be oppression. But don't be surprised when we treat you accordingly.
This video isn't scripted, which if you know me is not the usual, but I made a video the other day about how a woman's body count is no man's business, and any man preoccupied with your body count is too preoccupied with your past and has no faith that he can make your future better. And the amount of crusty chads who decided to crawl out of the woodwork and tell me that a woman having a high body count is akin to her having a low credit score.
Yeah, correct.
And why would you want to be with a woman that doesn't pay her bills? Because that's part of her past too, right? When it's like, dude, these are the guys that have like...
Shut up, bitch!
You're obviously not getting it, so let me mansplain it to you. The guys who publicly say they don't like women with high body counts, A, don't want to be with those women, and B, actively try to piss those women off.
How dare...
Because a lot of you lovely ladies crash out when we bring up body count. And it's apparently working, because here you are, making a video about it. Basically telling on yourself.
Bruh.
Now, here's the thing. A lot of us men can actually tell when a woman has a high body count. It's almost as if it's written on her face with protein. But not a lot of men will talk about it, so if they do have a problem with your high body count, they either ghost you or they pump and dump. So anyway you slice it, men win.
Why do men ask permission to have a first kiss with a girl?
So he knows that you consent to the kiss and won't go to the police and say he essayed you.
As someone who's in the dating world, there is nothing less attractive than a man at the end of a date when you've had a great date, and you have chemistry, and there's like the moment, and it's about to be your first kiss, and then he goes, "Hey, is it okay if I kiss you?" It just takes the moment away.
Yeah, sweetie, during almost 10 years of Me Too, you lovely ladies kept talking our ears off about consent, so verbally consent to the kiss or go kick rocks.
What's up, my guys? Either I'm struggling for views or doing charity work, but today we're talking about what she wants in bed. I guess we're just gonna get right into it.
No.
Sweetie, from my own personal experience, different women want different things in bed. And the best way to get those things is if she tells the man what she wants in bed. And if she doesn't want to tell him, or doesn't know what she wants, or she's too embarrassed to say, or she just wants him to get it, she obviously has the mental maturity of a little girl, and little girls shouldn't be getting laid.
And that's the bottom line, 'cause Stone Cold said so.
Alright guys, don't follow me. Here's a lot of good ones. Man Talks.